You guys, I am back and I have Hedkrakka's Madmob here with me today, and I have been waiting what feels like a very long time for this release. So I really don't have much to say. I'm gonna open it right now. I'm prepared. I have scissors. Oh god, this actually might not be the best tool. Maybe I should grab my X-Acto. Oh come on. Okay, I got it. I try to be as delicate with the boxes as possible because I'm one of those people who hoards their boxes in their garage. I don't know why. I just like to keep them. Okay. The green plastic. That's one of my favorite things about Underworlds, is that each warband is differently colored. Even though the brighter colors can be kind of a pain to prime over. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, they're big. I can see Tooth Dagger, his back right here, the faces. Oh, okay. I'm not going to spend a tremendous amount of time looking at the sprues just because I am going to build them and show you what they look like assembled in the second half of the video. But this is just a little peek at what we have. Now, just like in my Starblood Stalkers video, I'll go over the fighter cards in the second half of the video. Let's see if I can open these. I always struggle. I know that's gross, but oops. I'll go over the fighter cards. I'll probably not go over all of the universal cards and the deck. We have our little instruction pack here. Nothing too crazy. They're all push fit. I still glue them just because it makes me feel better and you don't have to worry about anything happening later, but they look straightforward, so that's good. I think these are the universal cards. I'm not gonna go through all of them on camera. I'm really excited to go through all of them later, especially the objectives. Something about the objective cards are just so exciting for me. All right, and then we're gonna have a quick little peek at these ones. So this is the pre-made deck. Yeah. So I know that a big component of their playstyle is the primacy token, and I've never played a warband like that before, so it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. But this is what I was looking for, the fighter cards. So this is just a card, I guess, explaining what the primacy token does, what it is. I mean, it's just all the mechanics of the deck are based on it, and so this is just the little marker that shows that. And here are fighters inspired, and here they are normal. So I guess I'll go ahead and paint them. Well, I will, but I guess for right now I'm gonna go ahead and build them, and then we'll go over the fighter cards just really quickly in the second half of the video. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, everyone, so that was really easy. I am happy to report. Normally I found with these warbands, most of them are simple, but then there'll be one or two that are for some reason a lot harder. But in this case, they were all really simple. So yeah, no problems. A couple things, I didn't glue his arm on. I glued most of them, but there are little things here and there I didn't. Just because I feel like it'll be easier to paint his face if I can remove that later. But this is Dako Sharpsticka, and he is the archer, obviously. So this is his sculpt. Love the look of him. Look at all these bulging muscles. They're going to be so fun to paint. Let me see if I can get a little better lighting. Ah, much better. Okay, so this is what he looks like. I have not yet cleaned any of these guys up, so you'll see little chunks of sprue here and there. But yeah, that's what he looks like. So he only has his ranged attack with range of 3. You're rolling 2 dice and 1 damage. He has 4 wounds, a movement of 3, and 1 dodge. So not the best defense there, but luckily he's higher wounds. Obviously all of them have 4, so that's good. And then it says lots of errors. So After this fighter's activation, if this fighter has no move or charge tokens, make this attack action, then give this fighter 1 charge token and primal tracker. After this fighter's move action, if this fighter holds an objective in enemy territory and there are no enemy fighters within 2 hexes, gain the primacy token. So that's important because they all inspire by getting the primacy token. And there, I'm assuming there will be a lot of mechanics in their deck that will allow for that to happen, but the more ways you can make that happen, the better. So that's just a little bonus for him. And then when he is inspired, let's see, what are the differences here? So he gets 1 more dice for his attack, and his movement goes up 1 as well. So yeah, not bad. Lucky War Paint. You can reroll 1 dice in this fighter's defense rolls. That is helpful because this 1 dodge is not going to fare him very well, but that, so once he's inspired, he has that, so that's cool. All right, on to Wallop the Skull. So if I remember correctly, this guy, you want him to get in and attack guys that have a lot of wounds. Yeah, I'm just going to read off the card rather than try to explain it. It says leveler, +1 damage if the target has a wounds characteristic of 4 or more. So if you're going against another big baddie, you want him in that fight. He has primal surge as well, which you know, something about these that annoys me is that they'll all have abilities, but then it'll say refer to this so-and-so's card. It's like, can you just write the ability on each card? It's just, I don't know, it just bugs me. But okay, similar stats. He has 1 more damage over the archer, but pretty much the same kind of thing here. And then when he inspires, then he gets Lucky War Paint as well. It's interesting to me because it's formatted differently. I guess since this guy ran out of space here, they put it over here, and he doesn't have that problem. So, okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm really particular about formatting. I don't know why I'm like that, but okay. And then I realized I never showed the sculpt. So this is what he looks like. Again, excuse the chunks of sprue everywhere. I'm definitely going to be cleaning him up before I prime him, but this is what he looks like. He's probably my least favorite out of the batch, but with that being said, still super cool. Still a really awesome sculpt. Just some of these other ones are a bit cooler. I was really sloppy. I'm feeling self-conscious now. All right. So that's Wallop. Next, and this is my favorite one out of the whole batch, and I will be doing a painting tutorial on him because I just love him so much. Tuftdaga with his Wolverine vibes. I think he is so cool. I love his pose. I love his weapons. I love everything about this mini. I love painting fur, so I'm really excited about all of this. And he's on the biggest base, so he's, I'm assuming, the Klacktrock of the warband. I'm gonna have to take a look at his card, which I haven't done yet. So okay, 4 wounds just like everyone else. He gets 3 attack dice and 2 damage without being inspired. So like I said before, with my assumption, since he's on the biggest base, he's gonna be the hardest hitter, I was right. And he says, at the start of the first round, choose up to 2 other friendly hunters and push each chosen fighter 1 hex towards an enemy leader. That movement's going to be very useful. And he also has primal surge. So but wait a minute. Primal tracker, primal surge. Okay, so he has a mechanism that allows him to get the primacy token, and these 2 have primal surge, which says after an activation in which this fighter's attack action takes an enemy fighter out of action, gain the primacy token. So interesting. I didn't realize that before. So these 2, if they take down an opponent, then you get the primacy token, then you can choose who you want to inspire. So very interesting. Whew, when he inspires, he now has 4 dice to hit. His damage characteristic does not go up though, but it says here on a critical hit, this attack action is +1 damage. So if you do get a crit, then you do get up to 3 damage with 4 dice for an attack. That is pretty awesome. I'm excited about him. He's already my favorite. I can tell you right now, this is how I felt about Hedkrakka. I was just so excited to get him out and start fighting with him. All right, finally we have our leader, Hedkrakka, and look at him. I love it. I love the sculpt. I'm not loving all the chunks of sprue that I'm gonna have to clean up after this video, but I am loving his cape and his fur and his staff thing. I'm brainstorming now about how I'm gonna paint these feathers because I want them to be special, but I don't know yet. And his snake, so cool. Love the sculpt, absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and look at his card. So he is a spellcaster with a level of 2. So I saw this online. He has Crushing, so +1 damage if that target is adjacent. Honestly, I feel like you probably don't want him to be in close combat because you need him to inspire the rest of your warband. See, it says when you get the primacy token, choose one friendly fighter. That fighter is inspired. If you get him all up in combat in the beginning and then he dies, then the rest of your guys are not getting inspired. So I don't know. I mean, it's nice that he has Crushing maybe towards the end in round 3. If I manage to get everyone else inspired, I would do that. But yeah, probably want to stay far back with him. When he inspires, let's see. So his movement goes up 1 and he gets another dice on this attack. Oh, and then his Crushing goes up to +2 damage. Okay, cool. Cool. He also has Primal Surge. So again, if you're killing anyone with him, then you get that primacy token, and assuming that he is still alive, then you get to inspire someone else. Love it. I'm very interested in how I will do playing with these because, like I said, I've never played with the primacy mechanic before. I've never played against anyone with that before, so it'll definitely be interesting for me, but I am really excited. Stay on the lookout for my Tuftdaga painting video. I'm also going to be doing a video on painting green skin. Probably will come out before this one. But if you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.